This episode of What Now is brought to you in part by the best place to find Christian apparel and accessories, Christ Gear. Be bold, be strong, be courageous. For more information on where to buy Christ Gear, see the link in the description below.
Come on, man. That's too easy. You never heard of me? Stupid.
Welcome to an all new my phone.
No, let them know.
Nah, we ain't gonna do what we usually say because I'm the host again, and when I host, the show become hood, and when the show become hood, right? Right, y'all see this man face in the camera? It's like he got. Hey, you see those videos of the dude that like trains that with a camera on his face? It's like a GoPro, but it's pointing at his face. That's what it
Oh,
looks
it's like this. He's like got it in his mouth or something.
Yeah.
Why he do that?
I don't know.
Because he a real G like that. That's why.
How y'all doing? It's been a couple weeks since we've been on.
Busy, man. The holidays.
I know, right? We're trying to get right with y'all, but we got families too. We got kids. We got to take care of too.
That lies. We can't always.
We don't have kids.
Give it my perspective all the time. We got lives.
No, we got kids. We got our sons.
No, we don't.
All right. Anyway,
I got 10 babies.
Anyway, Tobias gonna start breaking up because he look like he going into the deep end somewhere. But mainly me and you could talk about. Mainly, what you want to talk about?
I mean, dang, we ain't have no topics.
Nah, we got topics, bro. This is what you want to talk about. All right, I got a couple things on my mind. Let's talk about some NFL.
Yeah,
college football ain't
What's
really
on your mind?
been going recently, so it's right. Kind of NFL based. We can do a little basketball today too, some hockey. Two things I want to say. One, I've been watching. You know, we talk a lot about these shows that be on TV, the national television shows, and it's weird how this year they haven't used to do this, but this year a lot of the takes on the shows, like all the takes, and even like the Vegas odds and all that stuff, it seems like they're basing everything more off of history than of what's like actually happening. If that makes sense. So, like for example, the Chiefs. The Chiefs are not that good of a team this year. But because they're the Chiefs and because of what they've done in the past, it's like they still are very high on the odds. And people really
I don't like that.
People really only believe in the Chiefs based on what they have done in the past. Like if the Chiefs weren't the Chiefs, but they were doing the same thing, but their team was the I don't know, what's a bad team? The Cardinals. Say the Cardinals were having the exact same season as the Chiefs. Same players and all. But they don't have that history of what they've done in the past. They wouldn't be getting the recognition that they are still getting.
And I agree with you. I don't like that because it's like, for once, this is not a year for them. Is what it looks like. And we're still holding them up because they want to hide it by saying they have the best quarterback, the best coach in football. But like every year they can't be the guys.
Exactly.
So like this year it's time to propel some other people up. Like put them in the same category as you would. Not to saying they're the same level, but like how people talk about, Jacksonville or something, like they're a good team, but like you ain't spending 20 minutes a day talking about them.
Exactly. I'm not saying that to say like I still think the Chiefs can like win the Super Bowl or whatever, like because and that's solely based off of because the AFC is super competitive and a lot of the starting quarterbacks are hurt, so that's why I think they can still win it. But like but it's not based off of what they've done in the past. Another example is like the Bills. Like the Bills, they just started playing well, and because of their past, I've seen people. And I was telling this to Jalen earlier. So they some people got the Bills on like power rankings at like number 2 right now. If the
At number 2?
If the playoffs started today,
everybody's talking about the Bills right now.
If the playoffs started today, the Bills wouldn't even make the playoffs.
No.
At all.
I gotta. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a few things I was saying listening. I agree that the Chiefs are pretty overrated right now. I don't think they need to be talking about them all the time. But like it kind of reminds me of college football. You know, every single year they always talk about Alabama, Georgia all the time.
Yeah.
And I think it makes less sense to do it there because these are all totally different new teams you're seeing every year. I think it makes more sense. Like this argument to talk about the same good teams every year makes more sense to do in NFL because it is more so the same team from the year before that one, year before that one. So I do think it makes sense. But Chiefs aren't playing good right now. So I agree to that point right now. But I see why they do talk about the same teams year in, year out because of that reason. Because the same team also could be for viewership too.
I mean, even then, like even on the other conference, the Eagles, like I told y'all at the beginning of the year, or when they were still like undefeated, I was like, the Eagles aren't playing that well. They're just finding ways to win these games. And they they elevated Jalen Hurts based off of last year and him making the Super Bowl.
And now everybody's talking trash, talking about is he gonna be the guy in a couple years, this, that, and other.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like
what?
It's I was trying to say all year, I was like, they're not playing that. Jalen Hurts wasn't playing that well, but he was given the benefit of doubt because of what he did last year. But if you just talk about this year alone, he wasn't playing well, and now they're not winning the games. So now it's you can see it more clearly.
Hey Rick, they're not ready to talk about it yet, but you know who else is doing it?
Who?
Joe Burrow. I mean, he's hurt now, but like he was doing the beginning of the season. He looked bad. Like he was looking horrible.
He did. And
I don't care.
Based on since you brought up Joe Burrow, that was gonna be my next take. And I know Malin don't like this take. I think we gotta talk about it, bro.
What take?
Joe Burrow's system QB because Browning out there balling, bro.
Hey, why you say I wouldn't like it?
Because you argued with me on Twitter about it.
Yeah, you said stop.
That was before this past game too.
So look, a couple games to prove it.
Nah. There's a difference because I was feeling like Reek was trying to say Browning needs to replace Burrow.
Nah, I wasn't saying that. I probably said that just to I was overdoing it, but I was overdoing it on purpose. Like I wouldn't replace Browning with Burrow, but I'm just saying like
I think Browning might have earned himself a spot somewhere else. I will say that. Because even like they said, he was not a bad college quarterback. It's just these other guys come in with all this potential and they want to give all these other people a chance without like I won't say give him a fair chance, but it's just like he got overlooked and now he's showing that he's a more than capable quarterback. I ain't gonna say more than capable, but he's a capable quarterback.
Yeah, and it's like what I was listening to First Things First on the way home, like 20 minutes before we started, and they brought up the point. I don't agree with it, but it was something to think about. Mac Jones and Joe Burrow both went undefeated in college when they had the receivers around them. And so Burrow came to the NFL, and we're gonna just skip his first year because he got hurt. But ever since then, he's had those same type of receivers that he had at LSU. Mac Jones don't have nowhere near the team that Burrow has, and Mac Jones is getting like trashed in New England, where Joe Burrow is getting so much praise. And now that Browning's coming in and playing with those same receivers, it starts to let you think: is it the team around Burrow that's making them good? Because like I said before, Burrow's always had like playmakers around them.
Yeah.
At least since he's been in the spotlight.
I guess I support you, but I guess I'm trying to help you clarify, help other people understand. Are you saying you're not saying that Joe Burrow sucks? you're saying that he's not as good as what people really think he is, correct?
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Like we ain't trashing him, but like they comparing him to Tom Brady and stuff. Like, let's be clear, like Tom Brady did this with lacrosse players for receivers. Like, come on now.
and that goes back to my like overall original take is I don't like how recently Super Bowl appearances have like pushed these QBs over the top. Like, we're not talking about wins, we're talking about appearances. And like
Burrow, well, it is. I understand though, because he did. It's the Bengals. Like, when's the last time the Bengals even got close to the Super Bowl? So I understand. And the fact that he was a #1 overall pick and he did basically what he was drafted to do. I ain't gonna say he did, but that's how it played out.
Sure, but again, like I said, I don't think Joe Burrow's bad, and I don't dislike Joe Burrow. I just think that, and let's be honest, Andy Dalton was getting this team to the playoffs too, and wild
cards. He was.
Most of those were wild cards.
But he was winning.
Most of those were wild cards.
They wasn't winning no games, but Andy Dalton was winning the division and making the playoffs. And we both believe Burrow's better than Andy Dalton. So
Andy was balling now. Y'all can't disrespect him. Back then when he was on the Bengals, Andy was balling.
Yeah, he was.
He was all right. He was all right. He was definitely like some of these quarterbacks now. He was like he was. But this talk about quarterbacks, it reminded me of a tape that I had like yesterday, but I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Is the fact that all of these injuries to quarterbacks, to star quarterbacks, and all these backups coming in playing good football, is this showing that the old way of quarterbacking still wins games nowadays, that you don't need an athletic guy? Because most of these backups are not athletic guys, hence why they're not starting. And
no, I don't think that's it, because I'm sticking with Tom Brady said. He pointed out it's been very bad football this year. It has, on both offensive and defensive side. It's been less of
that's not true.
Too great.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Maybe your team, the Ravens are actually playing good football. Maybe your team, but there aren't as many great teams right now playing good football as the previous years. Maybe I'm going overboard saying that the NFL is mediocre, but I don't think
because we don't have a dominant team this year. We don't have a dominant MVP. So all of a sudden, this is
that's all you're saying. Because that's all you're saying. Because the AFC alone has like over half the teams are above 500. So how can you even say that?
Listen here.
It just hasn't lived up the way the media set it up to live up. Like, all these teams were supposed to be up and above these other teams, and these teams and the rest of the NFL. And now that's not happening. This is bad football year.
This past, Thursday, we had a backup quarterback-led team score 63 points to 7 against the Chargers.
It was 21.
This is bad football. It's bad football. Come on, man. That happened. We saw that with UGA and TCU. This is college football, high school football scores. And then yet again, about 8 weeks ago, we saw the.
That was just, hold on. That was the Chargers. First off, that was the Chargers, whose team gave up because they wanted that coach gone, which he is now. That team had no fight. That team did not want to play that night. You know that. This is not college football score. And that 70 point was early in the season with a new head coach trying to figure things out. It's not excuses. It's the fact of what happened. This year has not been like other years. And because of that, everybody is mad.
Excuses.
Excuses. You just said the 63-7 is bad football, but for some reason you like college football where 99% of the games are 63-7, and now it's bad football.
That's not the topic. We're gonna stay on topic here because it's a good topic. We're gonna stay on topic. It's a good topic.
That boy, I ain't gonna get you too hyped because you're driving.
I know. So it's a good topic, but seriously though, like this has never happened in history of the NFL that we've had two teams. We've had 2 games where there's been 60+ points. That has never happened in the history of the NFL. This is bad. I mean, I don't. If that ain't a sign of bad football, I don't know what is.
Okay, but
we have multiple coaches being fired right now. We had for the first time.
You also just named 2 games, but again,
that was 2 games out of the whole year.
Yeah, and again,
but it's never happened. It's never happened before. Never.
But when is the top? When is week what going into week 16? When is the top 12 teams in a conference all still have a chance to make the playoffs and get above 500 ever happen before?
But again, I can play the same game. Does that mean that they're actually playing good, or does that mean that everyone's playing bad and they can't beat each other? You look at it both ways. You're like half 50, half 50.
I mean, to be fair, if you want to play both sides, the NFC got dominant teams over there. So it's like, what side would you rather have? The NFC or the AFC? Do you rather have three dominant teams with everybody else being trash, or a bunch of competitive football? You get both sides of the coin.
It's just to me. Like, if you sit back and look at it, and yes, I'm admit I haven't watched as much this year because the Seals been pissing me off. But when I do watch it, it's like there's nothing. Every year there's always some excitement, wow factor. There's somebody there's multiple teams to watch, like to look out for. It's like it's missing that this year. Like the most exciting thing to me this year is watching Tarri Hill. Like that's pretty exciting watching.
Watching Christian McCaffrey ain't been exciting.
Yeah, I was about to say McCaffrey. Oh, and along with that, too, another stat that I looked at. This is the first time in a few seasons, but like right now we're in week 13 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Week 13, and we only have one back that's over 1,000 yards.
I mean,
passing. Like this offense has changed. I mean, this league has changed so much with the offense. Like that's a given.
And if you're talking about wow factors on offense, you also have to understand that half the starting quarterbacks are out for the season or injured. So you have to take that into account too. If you're just talking about wow factor.
But it can't. So that could help my case though, in saying that this has been a mediocre year because we've had mediocre players playing.
No, I think okay. So that actually leads me to another point where y'all were talking about Brock Purdy and him winning MVP.
Oh yeah, you do want to talk about that.
And he's not one of those names. I think you're just looking at everything in a glass half empty way.
Yeah.
Because when y'all were talking about Brock Purdy, y'all were saying like he's not a name that can compare to all previous MVPs. But when I was watching it, I was like, well, to be fair, none of those MVPs, when they won their first one, were a name either. Like at some point, a superstar has become a superstar at some point. Like Mahomes, when he won his first MVP, he wasn't a name. Lamar wasn't a name. You can go through all the quarterbacks before they won their first MVP, because next thing you know, what if Purdy won the next 3 MVPs? Then you're gonna be like, he should be a part of them conversation.
That is a good point. Like Russ, I mean, Russ didn't win the MVP, did he? I don't think he ever did.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he didn't. He barely got votes.
Nah, yeah.
But before he let's say he went on the way and won it. Like Russ really was a no-name quarterback. Now everybody know Russ. He known as one of them guys. So
the Super Bowl's helping too.
But I do think with that Brock Purdy MVP thing, I think you do. I mean, obviously you're gonna give it to a quarterback, but like you gotta look, right? Half of his touchdown passes are to the running back, who also scores his own touchdowns running the ball. So like, man, y'all gotta look at somebody else. I hate to say it, like if this year out of all years, because there's no 5,000 yard pass, 4,500 yard pass, no 50 touchdown pass, nobody that's just doing up and above everybody else.
It just sucks because like for a non-quarterback to win, it has to be something like that we've never seen before. And like I think
this is the first time Chris McCaffrey, what he's doing is the first since Marshall Faulk with the greatest show on turf.
Yeah, but we've seen it before too.
Not in 20-something years. We see this quarterback play every year.
And his quarterback is also playing is not like bad. If Brock Purdy was bad and they were winning like these games and he was playing like that, I think that like Purdy is taking votes away from McCaffrey. And then Tyreek Hill,
like they said, the story is gonna get all. Mr. Irrelevant to MVP. Come on, like you can't write it better.
And then Tyreek Hill is he missed that one game that knocked him out.
Nobody said that's over with now.
And I think it's Purdy. I think Purdy is the front runner right now, and I think the only person that can potentially take him is Lamar, and that's because they play this week. So like if Lamar outplays Purdy by a lot, and then they end up with the best record and whatnot, I think Lamar can potentially win it. But I think this game with Dak just fell out of it. This game against the Bills.
That was bad.
I got a hot take, actually. A hot take. I don't know if this isn't really a hot take, but it's just a take, though. I feel that, and Creek, you watching more than me, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like if the Ravens can win this game, that's enough to me to say that they're going to make the Super Bowl. Because I feel like in previous seasons that they struggled in winning those important, big, close games. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rick. I feel like there's been a lot of games.
We actually played. We struggled against the teams we're supposed to be. We actually play well against the good teams. Which is
this year y'all have. This year y'all
stupid.
have.
But I think I wish we because the Niners are fully healthy, and I was telling this to some of my friends, and like we have like a soccer group chat where we talk about other sports too. And this is not even me being a Ravens fan. I wish, because since the Niners are fully healthy, I wish the Ravens were like fully healthy, so we can see like the best versus the best. Yeah, because the Ravens are like we got two big injuries. Outside of that, we're relatively healthy, which is Mark Andrews and technically J.K. Dobbins. I wouldn't call if J.K. was healthy, Keaton Mitchell wouldn't be a big injury.
Hey, y'all running backs are fine, bro. Y'all got like 6.
They keep a running back. I'm about to say they keep one.
They got like 6 of them.
Yeah, but our 2 home run hitters are the ones that got hurt.
Y'all want Najee?
No, we don't need Najee. As a football fan, I wish the Ravens were like 100% healthy and we could watch a 100% Niners versus 100% Ravens game.
That would be crazy.
Those 2 teams are clearly right now the best 2 teams in the league.
Yeah.
What's up, What Nowers? This episode is brought to you in part by Tarri's Destination Weddings, a full-service travel agency where they specialize in planning weddings in the Caribbean islands and Mexico. Especially for busy clients, there are no worries as all of your wedding plans and guest travel arrangements are taken care of. Whether you're planning to elope or bring hundreds of friends, Tarri's Destination Weddings makes destination wedding dreams come true. For more information, see the link in the description below.
You say that.
Y'all got anything else to say? Get off about football?
I was about to. Y'all tell me if it's a no topic. But did y'all see? You know about that tweet the other day?
Yep, I was just about to bring it up.
I will take any moment I can to blast this bump. I can't say that, but this bump. This man has no right to open his mouth about anything football related. We had the Super Bowl in the bag, and this joker fumbled it away. And he has the audacity to criticize and dissect and try to correct another. Oh, heck no. He needs to go back where he came from, arena football. No. Or being a mascot. I don't know. He need to keep his mouth shut. He dropped the face of earth after that. Rashard Mendenhall, what's wrong with this man?
Rashard Mendenhall, y'all, for y'all who don't know, he said he's tired of seeing average people comment on football, so they need to have an all black versus all white.
He didn't say average. He didn't say average. I wish, and I'm sorry, our 2 white representatives are not on today.
Oh yeah,
we can't give y'all both sides of the coin today on that one.
Yeah, we're sorry about that.
Hey, but since we're talking about it.
And also, it's not a Pro Bowl. I think they were talking about an actual game. I think he want to get physical.
You saying it might get racial.
Oh, I'm telling. Hey, but look, think about it though. It's gonna be a lot. I ain't gonna say closer, but it's gonna be a way better game than you think, especially the first half.
Yeah.
Think about it like this. Oh, go ahead.
So I was actually, I saw like some people made teams on both sides, so I was gonna go through them.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even
kind of
see
it. But
Go
what were you about
ahead,
to
go
say? And then
through
we
it.
could go through that.
Oh, all right. I was just about to say, if you think about it, like just say kickoff. All right, first off, preface it. Obviously, there's nobody in the league that can cover Tarri. Obviously, not a white
absolutely.
man. Sorry to say it.
All right, wait.
So, so the back end of the other boys, it's real sad. But just think about it. When they get the ball, man, all you handed to Christian McCaffrey with all them hogs up line, and then you got some of them players that's really like that. And when I say like that, so they gonna be mad.
Yeah,
so
I would. So we could go
time
down
of
the list.
possession is a real crucial thing in this game.
So we could go down the list, but I would choose, and this is not being biased. I would choose the black team only.
Oh yeah, of course. Like
I think the white team defense would struggle.
very
However,
much.
I think.
However, the special teams.
I was just about to get to that. Special teams is crazy. Like they have returners, just like we have returners. But we
don't got no kickers.
We don't have kickers. We ain't got that. Hey, we're gonna have to call old boy from the Ravens to come punt a couple. I mean, from the Raiders. What's his name?
He turned. Then he turned to a quarterback or something. No,
it was Zay. What's his name? Zay.
No, King. King was it
something King? Marquise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was. Right. I think he was playing like the USFL or something.
So we could go down. So this is what people came up with for the all-white team offense. The QB they said toss up between Josh Allen or Joe Burrow, whoever you want to choose.
What?
Running back is CMC. They got 4 wide receivers: Cooper Kupp, Adam Thielen, Alec Pierce, and Jake Bobo. Tight end is insane.
I was thinking about that earlier, but they loaded at tight end.
They got 4 tight ends: Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Mark Andrews, and Sam Laporta.
Oh,
you even got Kincaid and all them other ones too.
The O line is just straight country boys.
Cornbread, corn-fed, downs. What Shador needs.
Well, only ones I can think of, but we got is who's Tyrone Smith and Trent Williams. The only 2.
I mean, we got a couple more, obviously, but
yeah, we're gonna go through them.
But they going pound for pound with us.
The left tackle for the all-white team is Lane Johnson. Left guard is Zach Martin. Center Jason Kelsey. Right guard Chris Lindstrom, and right tackle Rob Havestein.
They eating up on that left side, boy.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
They ain't even
I'll do the all-white offense, all-black offense. So the QB, and we're not the mix. The mixed people is not a part of it.
I saw. That's all. Nobody answered me, but I wanted to know.
The biracial is not a part of it. So the all-black team offense is QB Lamar Jackson. Running back 1 is Derrick Henry. Running back 2 is Saquon. They got 7 wide receivers: Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams, and Stephon Diggs.
All he literally got to do is take a 3-step.
They're not touching us. They're not touching us.
Hey, but I'm saying, when they get the ball, they're going to eat up the clock. So we got to score every time.
You're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
We got 1 tight end, Darren Waller. Left tackle, Trent Williams. Left guard, John Feliciano. Center,
that don't sound. He does not sound.
right guard Zion Johnson, and right tackle I've never know how to say his name. Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell. All right, first off, he's Samoan. I don't think we can count that.
You don't think so?
That's not fair. If Patty can't play, that's not
true
fair.
because we can't count what's the other receiver on the Rams on both sides? Puka
Nacua, yeah.
Because he's a
can't count them.
All right, all white defense is the edge is TJ Watt.
The edge going crazy.
And Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa gonna have like 10 sacks just because of
Hey, I was there.
Nick Bosa gonna the game of his life.
He gonna go crazy.
He gonna play all 21 positions.
He gonna have the tackle for loss record, the sack
And he gonna
record,
come
the
over there and
forced
start playing
fumble record.
offense. He gonna go all out.
He ain't getting
Let
off
me
the
do it,
field.
coach.
Y'all tripping, bro.
Oh my goodness.
We need Jake on this one. The D tackles, they got Max Crosby and Joey Bosa. Linebackers, Matt Milano, Alex Singleton, and Logan
I
Wilson.
can't lie. That four.
That front is insane.
Yeah, it's nasty.
That's
Especially
crazy.
against our line.
We good, but yeah.
Lamar gotta get that ball out fast.
Hey, it'll work. Who gonna cover him?
Cornerbacks is Julian Edelman out of retirement.
Okay, see, look at that already. Y'all already lost.
And Riley Moss out of Iowa.
I'm about to say he's a college, ain't it?
They ain't got there's no white corners in the league. Free safeties Harrison Smith, strong safeties Reed Blankenship, kicker is Justin Tucker, and punter is Ryan Stonehouse.
Dang,
Man.
they ain't go get what's his name from the Chiefs? He ain't good enough. He got cooked all last year.
Oh yeah, the one Tyrann Matthew used to get mad at.
Yeah.
He used to put his hands up all the time, like, bro.
And he ain't even good enough to get on the team. They gotta
All
put
right.
somebody out there from college.
All right, brother. All black team defense. The edge is Myles Garrett and Michael Parsons. The D tackles is Quentin Williams and Aaron Donald. Linebacker Fred Warner, Roquan Smith, Demario Davis. Cornerbacks is Pat Surtain, Jalen Ramsey, and Jalen Johnson. Free safeties Antoine Winfield. Strong safeties Javon Holland. The kicker is Ndamukong Suh out of retirement. And
we are not kicking. We're just going for two every time.
Every single time. And the punter is Presley Harvin the third.
Dang, they didn't even get old dude.
Who's
Presley Harvin?
The third is trash. He's a punter for the Steelers. He's terrible. He's the most inconsistent punter we ever had.
That's because he got to punt all game. He get tired.
He's tired because he weighed 300 pounds. That's why. Let me stop.
Man, all right. So, actually, I don't know that this game might be even. I'll still say my take. I think it'll be very close, but I don't
think it'll be close. I just think the first half would be good because it'll be before we can run away with it. And like I said, their first two positions are gonna be crucial. If they score on both, that's like the whole first quarter and like half the second quarter alone gone because we done had two possessions too.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be scared for Lamar. That might be a Ravens fan thing.
Be scared for Lamar, but look, all he got to do sprint 5 yards backwards and throw it up.
Screen passes.
Screen passes. Hey, I'm telling you, we would definitely score every possession, but it just depends on what they do.
Man, that's hilarious. Nah, that was a funny tweet because I saw that tweet originally on like a fake page, so I thought it was a fake tweet. And then I started seeing it more often than I actually saw it on Twitter. And I was like, oh, wow, he actually tweeted that.
He said that. And he meant it too.
Nah, that's funny.
But
all right. I think we can, unless y'all want to talk about anything else, I think we can keep it short and sweet and probably end it right there.
Yeah.
If y'all want to.
Yeah, I'm about to say somebody's gotta go.
Yeah, shout out Jasmine. Happy birthday, Jasmine.
Happy birthday, Jasmine.
Y'all go look at my Instagram story. I love sharing them photos every single day.
All right, so
Jasmine is Tobias' little sister, y'all. Wish her a happy birthday in the comments. All right, y'all. Well, we gotta do a scripture. We can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it pulled up right now.
You was gonna do it? I could do it. Unless you want to do it.
Yeah. No, you go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Well, man, if you have one pulled up, go. You have one pulled up?
Nope.
I got something saved. Hold on. This app is so hard to go through. All right. Romans 1:16. I probably did this one on here before, but this is in my bio on Instagram. New Living Translation. For I am not ashamed of this good news about Christ. It is the power of God at work, saving everyone who believes. The Jew first and also the Gentiles. So basically saving everyone who believes. Don't be ashamed of God, man. Go out there and show the world that He's your Lord and Savior and that you live through Him. You can't be out there living your life trying to hide how you feel about God, man, because that's just not good. Because He's not ashamed of you,
Speak
so
up.
why you gonna be ashamed of Him?
Well,
And you the one to do all the sinning, you make Him look bad.
tell
Keep
you.
preaching.
You make Him look bad. He ain't ashamed of you. All He do is make you look good, but you ashamed of Him. Hey man,
When they said pick it up and preach, yes sir.
I'm just saying, man, don't get me started now. Don't
Yeah.
get me started now.
You hit the organ playing.
Hey, get right on them. Hey, get right on them. That's what we might need to start doing.
But yeah, man, we got how many more weeks we got left in the year? One or two?
I say 5 days to 6 days to Christmas.
We got one more week left of
January 1st. January 1st.
Hey, so
whatever y'all say y'all gonna do this next year, go ahead and get started on it. Don't even wait till the calendar start. Because what's the point? What's the difference? It's just another day.
There you go. We might next week. We might come in and do a recap episode next week just to go back through the year. You know, find some clips. You never know. But hey,
find some clips, slide them through. Yeah.
Next year we got some big things coming. Some new things coming. Y'all find out next year. We're gonna get back right next year. You know the holidays been tough, so we're gonna take a few days off. Again, we got our sons we gotta take care of. But but y'all be safe, man. And if y'all don't see us in person, we hope y'all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Love y'all.
You never heard of me?